We're live. Perfect. Awesome. Hello everyone, my name is Numbig and welcome to tonight's stream. It is Tuesday, May 27th. Hope everyone's having a fabulous day. It was Labor Day yesterday, so most people have their day off. But if you are in school, then I guess it wouldn't pertain to you. Hopefully you guys are out of school now, by the way. And hope your summer is starting off so well. And hello Koki, I see you, you're right there. I'm gonna check those messages later because I don't want to leak your messages. Give me one sec. I am gonna start the start the event. There we go. Hold on. Still working on trying to get used to this, okay? I'm still trying to get used to this. Oops. Hey, hello Defectio, I think I see you there. Let's see, invites. Again, I am trying to know how to use this. Expires after an hour because I only have an hour. Copy and boom and boom. There you go. And Ben, I see you there. Hello, hello. Hello everyone. Welcome. And I'm gonna pin the messages so everyone can see.
Yo.
Perfect. Hey Wolf, what's up?
Come back.
Good to Yes, I hear you. I hear you. How are we doing today? Med? Now you guys are typing in Discord. Dude, you guys are gonna be typing in chat on YouTube and Twitch, and now you're typing here. Jesus. But yes, you guys, I'm glad you guys can hear me. I know my stream, I know you guys can hear me, hopefully. Where it says green, and then I see my audio is good. What's that? Wolf, you there? I can barely hear you. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. Anyways, welcome. What, you guys cannot hear me? How about now? Oh, okay. You guys cannot hear me? Hold on.
I don't know.
Y'all can't not hear me?
Depends if Nutmeg wants you on the stage.
We cannot hear you guys cannot hear me on Discord. I think it's because my
I still did not hear me.
I think it's
Looks
because of
like
my
he's
mic.
talking
I can hear you guys.
on the stream, but we cannot hear him. Like I'm watching a stream right now.
Hold on.
There's a little delay, but it looks like you're talking.
I am talking. I am talking.
Okay, good. You can hear us. Yeah. I cannot hear you on the call. We can hear you on the stream.
Okay. You guys cannot hear me on the Discord call? Is that what you're saying? Alright. Look. This is the correct microphone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me now? I'm hearing echoes. Great. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I can hear you. I cannot hear any of you. I cannot hear Wolf.
Stop testing the mic. Maybe that helps.
Okay. The stream can hear. Not Discord. But not Discord. There we go. Check my input. I did. Here, look. Voice. That's the correct one.
Something's weird. Hold on. I'm
This is the right one.
And end the stage, and I'm gonna restart.
That's the correct
stage.
one.
Maybe that helps.
What's with the screeching sound?
Hang on, I'm gonna kill the stage. Alright, hold on.
I can hear Wolf.
Y'all might want to have to leave the call. I don't think I can.
Yeah, probably. Tech Cookie. Discord. Alright. Let's start the stage again.
Alright. Testing. Alright.
There you go. Hello. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
God, I don't know what happened. Because my input was fine. And I can hear, well, mainly you, Wolf. I don't know if Untamed or Ben or Defectio was talking.
No, they're
But-
not talking. They're audience members cannot speak.
Okay, there you go. All good now? All good?
All good.
My audience? Because now it's like, I gotta read 3 different chat. We got freaking Discord, we got YouTube, and then we got Twitch. It's just making my head hurt right now. Yeah, I see your message, Ben. Watch me whatever you like. I prefer if you watch me on YouTube, so I can get the YouTube's algorithm working. But again, like I said, the Discord thing is mainly just in case if you want to talk in voice. That's all. So this is what it's all about. This is just giving you guys an option if you guys want to talk in voice. And then, of course, other stuff as well to communicate with me. Like, for example, here are game recommendations. I believe Seabass, or his name was David, gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new game recommendations. I have Terraria, so I did promise to play it. Hollow Knight, I already talked about it last night, about how I'm terrible at platforming. I would look into the classroom, but there's like 3 or 4 versions of it, and once I have whatchamacallit, if the money to buy it, then I'll buy it. But yes, and also some people asked for fan arts. There you go. Thank you, Wolf, for creating it. Now, let's get back to just chatting right here. If I speak, will you make? Let's see. Ben is saying, I speak. If I speak, will you make one of my voice? I'm not so sure what that means, Ben. It's just chatting.
Ben thinks. Ben's asking you if you can chat, I think.
I need you to speak up, Wolf. I can't hear you.
Sorry. That was my microphone was turned way down. My bad. Is this better?
You're saying that if you speak, will I make fun of your voice? I don't think so. But then again, I try to make fun of everyone, and if you are a little bit sensitive about that, I was like, okay, I won't make fun of you. I make fun of Wolf's voice all the time. He's got that that secondary shonen protagonist. You know how in a lot of animes, there's always that sidekick. He's got that sidekick voice. That's what I'm saying.
Man. I'll start speaking like Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2 if you want.
Well, that's better than me, because you guys have better pronunciations than me. Damn, for me, it's a curse for being born from another country. And hey, Speedy, welcome. What's up? Welcome back. Guys, this is Speedy on Twitch. I don't know if you guys saw him. Man, I got like 3 different chats right here. You got Discord, you got YouTube, and stream. You know what? I might as well just put like saying, hey guys, can you type in YouTube instead, because I don't want to look into like 3 different chat logs. It's too much for me. Okay, I mainly use Discord mainly for voice. If you don't want to, no language, of course there's language, and we do cuss. Okay, it's fine. And everyone, please welcome Speedy. And Speedy, this is part of my community. Not everyone's here, but this is what I usually do from Monday through Thursday, which is just chatting. And it's usually just for an hour. And just think of it as guys hanging out, or girls, or not girls. Well, if you're a girl, fine, cool. You get what I mean. Just people hanging out, talking about random stuff. And we were having some technical difficulties so far. And for those of you who don't know, Speedy is actually from a couple days ago when I was playing One Shot. I believe he came in on Saturday, I think. And boy, him and another dude, I believe, was really excited about me finishing up One Shot. And I will be doing another playthrough of One Shot this coming up Friday and Saturday, because just like how Undertale has multiple endings, I believe that this one, there was a better version, a better route. Because I really think that the first playthrough, it was kind of like a neutral ending, in which I am missing out a lot of things, but that's by design. So I'm looking forward to it. Twitch runs better on your phone than YouTube stream. Just running this in the background while you work. Yeah, no worries, Speedy. I multi-stream, by the way, on YouTube and Twitch, so it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you like. And also, I'm a much better chatter than I am a player. So if you guys want me, if there's any sort of topic you want me to discuss, feel free to throw it at me, except for politics. Let's keep that out. Let's keep that out of the conversation for now. Really don't want to discuss those things. And Ben, if you guys are having difficulties with these stuff, feel free to just ask Wolf. He will try and help you out. I mean, I had trouble with the stage, as you can see. But yeah, apparently, what is it, Wolf? You used to be a coder for a game, right? If I remember correctly. And I believe that he told me that he wants to be a voice actor. I say, great. You guys definitely have the voice much better than I do. I try to keep my voice low too, like this. Your request to speak? Well, there you go. How do I invite people to speak? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the background music, Koki. As you can guess, it is the lo-fi version of Lumiere with rain sounds. Anytime I really am into a soundtrack or into a game, the first thing that comes to my mind would probably be the soundtrack. If I think of all the games on top of my favorites, so again, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts 2, Mass Effect, Undertale, Yakuza 0, just to list a few, right? The first thing that always comes to my mind is that they all have a very good soundtrack, at least for my personal taste. And I don't mean like there's only like 2 or 3 songs that I like. No, I mean that I will download the songs of the entire soundtrack, listen to them, and I get at least 2 handful of it. And I would listen to it in my car, or when I'm chilling, or if I'm playing an RPG grind. Then that's what I like to do. So I cannot stress how much I love this soundtrack. You know, if I'm hearing the lo-fi version of it and I'm down, and I would really buy the soundtrack if I had enough money. That's as high of a praise that I can give, you know. Ben is saying, can you tell me your older sister is going away? She's in your room. Ben's sister, please go away. Not because I want you to go, but because Ben is asking you nicely. There you go. You want a shout out? There you go. Will do. Oh, you did? Defective, you posted some fan art? Well, let's see then. I don't see it. I guess this is where you were supposed to put it. So I guess this is it.
He sent it in off topic instead of fan art.
Oh, okay. Well, then send in the fan art part then. And Tempest, hello. Do I have Minecraft? I do not. I do not have Minecraft. It's mainly because I probably have to. I was gonna buy it for the Switch, but now the Switch 2 is out of my hand, and the best reason is that I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. I can only buy games that are like $2, $3, $5. So unless your game is on a super steep discount, I can't play it, no matter what, okay? I'm sorry. Oh, and Banana is here. Hello, hello. Banana saying accidentally grabbed the wrong knife for your Prince of bread and had to push the knife through the bread because you were too lazy to grab a different knife. What are you on about, man? Random ass topic. But yes. And now there's so many crumbs everywhere and the cut isn't straight, like a chunk is on the side. Oh, you know what? You're triggering me because I'm actually a cook. So the fact that you're making so big of a mess is kind of irritating. It's kind of irritating. I really want to come to your house and actually wipe the bread off the table. And yes, I am one of those people who are anal about cleanliness when it comes to the kitchen and the dinner table. I am. My mom, if you don't know this, one is that she's not very good at cooking, but when she does cook, she makes a fucking mess in the kitchen. And so every night I have to literally clean everything. And I'm not just talking about the pans and pots. I gotta scrape the goddamn sink, the stove, the dinner table, everything, because that's how anal I am when it comes to cleanness, okay? Am I a professional chef? No. I am a cook, but I had my own restaurant before. And when that failed at the end of, I believe, last year, and that's when I actually started streaming. And streaming has helped me cope with my failure in business. I was operating a curry shop, and it was a one-man shop. Think of it as like in Japan, it's like one man runs a ramen store or a hot dog store, something like that. So yeah, it was hard work, but I really enjoyed it. In fact, I should have streamed a lot sooner because you guys would have gotten me past COVID a lot easier, because nothing is more deflating and more depressing, well, unless you're talking about the passing of my dog, than having a store and have absolutely no customers or see 1 to 2 person a day. It messes with your psyche, and the fact that you don't talk to that many people, it really it affects your speech pattern. And that's why I want to do more just chatting, because not only do I right now I'm going through something similar, which is that the real estate market is not so good, right? So I don't have that many clients. But you have to realize in real estate, it's all about sales. You have to be able to talk. As in, if you don't talk that much, then I found out that my vowels, my pronunciations comes off a little bit off or weird, because I speak Chinese to my mom. Going from Chinese Mandarin to English, it's completely different. It's not like Spanish and French where you can somewhat align yourself with it. Chinese is completely different. It's like the movement of the vowels and the tongue. And when I speak too much Chinese, then I have trouble pronouncing certain English words. So that's why you guys are having you guys here doing just chatting with me is really good. Banana is saying, we used to eat at a table, but your dad put some fish tanks on the table, and no, there's only one person who eats at a table, is your dad. He has a green table that I used for your laptop during COVID. Kind of have a lisp, so no matter what time of day, I kind of talk weird. There's nothing wrong with talking weird. Everyone has their weird phase. All I'm saying is that the pronunciation of certain words, like I don't think I have too much of an accent, but I have trouble pronouncing certain vowels of English words when I don't say it too often. I don't know I cannot give you an example on top of my head. For example, if I take a page out of a book or something like that, there will be like one sentence every 2-3 page that I will have to read 2-3 times because I just have trouble pronouncing one word after another. You get what I mean? So that's well, I'm not gonna say much about that, Ben, but I'll let Wolf decide. It's for your own good, okay? It's for your own good.
Yeah, no, sorry.
It's for your own good, buddy. Okay? Just wait for it. Your time is coming, and it's not like I'm going anywhere or anything. It's just part of the policy. Not really my policy, but the law, as in the government or the Discord, TOS, terms of service and stuff. So there's not much I can do. It's not because I can't chat with you. It's just part of the services that I could get in trouble for it.
Well, sorry, Ben. It's just how it is. You gotta abide by the rules.
Speedy, it's because Defectio is saying he wants to be on voice chat, which I'm perfectly okay with, but he does not meet the TOS for Discord age restriction. So there's nothing I can do about that. I think that's get in trouble for what? Just TOS. If I'm adult, I'm 34, well above the age, the adult age, but I don't know how to deal with, minors.
Yep.
I've been around kids. You always have to be a little bit careful with them, and it's fun to talk with people, no matter what age they are, when it comes to video games. But there are things that, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, streaming services that they do not accept. It's really just for everyone's safety. So I was like, okay, then I'm not gonna force upon anyone. That's all. So hopefully you understand that too. Again, I've talked with kids, like my friends' kids. They're like 6, 7 years old about video games. They talk Fortnite all day long. I got no problem with that. But understand, when I'm streaming, especially when these are, at the end of the day, these are strangers. You gotta be careful. You also don't want to give out your real name or your address or anything like that. Just for everyone's safety. This is for my sake and all for your sake as well. So I can keep this streaming thing going. All right. I do not want to get banned or blacklisted. That's fine, Defectio. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. And Banana saying, clean up the crumb and took the chunk of bread. What should I do with the chunk of bread? Well, if there's a chunk of bread, the simplest thing I would do is just probably dip it in butter. Butter makes everything better. And if you want to do a little bit fancier, I turn it into croutons and throw it onto a salad. That's how good breads are. The thing with my diet right now is that I am a little bit on the chunky side. I'm about at least 25, maybe even 30 pounds overweight. I am considered pretty much almost just borderline or a little bit over the line of being obese, even though people say that I look all right. But I've been in bedridden for about almost a month and over a month, and it was one of the worst times I've ever had physically. You guys ever had to pee in a goddamn bottle and had trouble getting out of the room, get out of bed? I had bed sores for like 2 weeks because I couldn't move. That's how bad it was. Anyways. But yes, throw me a bone when it comes to any sort of topic. As Koki said, I was actually chatting with Koki, as you guys can see right here. I'm not going to open up the messages because it's his direct message and I don't want to open it up. He's on Act 1 right now. And let me just say that he's about maybe 35% of the way through of the game. And that was actually, I still remember what the part that he is in. I believe that he is at a part where I just start to feel, okay, this game is starting to get a little bit more challenging. But that was before I figured out that, okay, I need to add in the Pictos system. That was me. Before that, I was just brute forcing my way through the game. And as for Speedy, yes, I am probably going to come out with a new video either tomorrow or the next day, depending on how much editing I have to do. Just a quick video, which is just a quick thoughts on my experience with...
Almost anything is possible.
I swear to God, these got bloody ads. Eyes on One Shot. I think it's very interesting, but I did say it was lackluster. And by lackluster, I mean it's because I played it on, I think it's supposed to be. I was like, oh, that's it? It kind of like Undertale neutral. I was like, this can't be all there is to it. And then at the end, I do not remember if you were there. I believe someone else was also there, and you guys guided me through some of those puzzles with the clover and stuff. I was like, I would have never figured it out without a guide or you guys guiding me. So it really surprised me. I will have to keep my head, my eyes a little bit wider on knowing these puzzles, because they're not exactly hard. You just have to know the technical details of it, like checking your download folder or your wallpaper. Again, is something that I never ever actually knew, or something that I did not know that was a gameplay section. The only thing that I could think of that has even come close to that was when I was a console player, was Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid, and that was the one where he checks your memory slot, as in he lists off all the games that you played. That was my first experience with the game, mind effing you with it. And then before this, it was Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, and then a couple other games that what is it, Kinoki Pets, I believe. It's kind of like a virus kind of game where it goes into your computer, looks into your file, whatever, could technically dox you. And then when I went to this game, but this one isn't really doxing. This one is actually like a puzzle. The only thing that creeped me out was like, oh, it's actually knew my name, Colin. But that was it. You think if someone yelled, you're a minor, you're getting banned? Probably. I hope you guys don't do that, Banana. I hope he's been like that. Alright, Cookie is being beat Act 1, and then some dual sword monster destroyed my bridge. Yep, that was actually that boss that I was saying that it's gonna be pretty tough. That one gave me a little bit of a headache. But granted, I was still bulldozing my way through the game, as in just leveling and not really understanding the Pictos as much. Yeah, he was easy after you understood his movements. He was actually pretty fun. It's just that it was hard for me personally, because again, what I mean by hard hitting is that I didn't really use too much of the Pictos, and so my damage was like super minuscule, as in I counted mainly on parrying to do counterattacks, because the counterattacks was the only thing that does any sort of good damage. So yeah, and then I understood later, I was like, oh, these Pictos are not only abilities, but they grant you like extra health, extra damage, critical hit rate. I was like, oh, that's how you do it. Boom, there you go. 2-3 tries. It took me about, I want to say 8 or 10, but if you go back on my playthrough, that's because you gotta understand, I didn't really utilize the Pictos as first, and yes, I did play on expert. Speedy is saying, did I finish the tower? I did. I was, from what little I remember, I got to the tower and fixed the elevator and all that stuff. That's great. And when I got up to the tower, obviously I assumed that most people chose the ending that I chose, assuming, which was putting the sun back, right? The light bulb back. And on that last couple of maybe like 15-30 minutes is when I realized, wow, Nico is just a kid, and he is tasked with this, this duty of saving this world. And especially that little section near the tower with the pancakes, in which all Nico wanted to do just go home and have some of his mom's pancake. I was like, he's such a innocent little soul. But the people here needs him, and I thought, okay, I know he's gonna be stuck here. And of course, at the end, I actually told him, hey, Nico, I have to tell you the truth. If you shatter the light bulb, you get to go home, and if you fix it, then you will be stuck here. And I chose the saving the world mainly because I understand that Nico wants to go home, but I don't think that he would be able to, knowing the truth that I told him, I don't think he would how do I say it? He could live with the guilt knowing that he went back to his place and the other world suffered. So yes, that's why I chose it. And then something weird happened, and it's like all this weird stuff that happened, which is like there's the black clover that I have to look at. The puzzle is just like, it wasn't hard, it was obvious, but I never experienced anything like that. Drag the black clover here so he can match. I was like, Jesus, I mean, I get it after you know what you're supposed to do, but it's like, it makes me question my own IQ, you know? I was like, did I really know how to use a computer? So I guess that's how my how my parents felt when I was trying to teach them how to use Microsoft Word, you know? And then just when I was like, okay, is this really the end of the game? Is this the end? Is this it? It feels kind of hollow. I was like, is that it? There are certain areas that I remember like not even going to. It was like in the beginning at the Baron, there was the mime area. I was like, what was that about? Because I didn't even go there. I don't think I missed anything. And then slowly but surely, some of the chat told me, it was like, hey, keep playing. There's more to it. And something about reading a couple of files. There's specific notes here and there that like speaks to you in a very fourth dimension. Like it's like speaking to me directly. And there's a better way. I was like, oh, there is a better way. Booted up the game, and then boom, Nico wakes up in the same area, and he actually says my name. I was like, oh, this has got to be a new playthrough. I'm excited, but I'm gonna save it for Friday because it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a pretty long journey. Hopefully, there's gonna be a little bit more interaction, something a little bit different. Hopefully, it's not just.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
I swear, these ads. Sometimes it feels like you guys are the ads. Expert is too easy at this point. The thing is, Koki, is that the game, I guess one of the flaws for Expedition 33 is that once you understand the parry mechanic, there really isn't much to it anymore. It's basically like Guitar Hero. Once you see the attack, you practice the timing. It's the same timing, okay? And compared to, say, other action games like Elden Ring, the AI reacts differently depending on their health or the distance between your character. Unfortunately, this one is preemptively scripted because you kind of know exactly what is coming. And once you see the attack enough, it's like, oh, it's this, that, boom, 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 boom. That's it. And as you said, as long as you have shields, you can get an extra hit for free. So it becomes a lot less challenging. It's not exactly a detriment of what it is, because I think the battle system is great, but this is like a ceiling. This is like the limit of what that pairing mechanic can do in a turn-based action game. I was like, well, what else do I want? It's if every enemy has like 15 different attacks, I'm sure the game would be pretty frustrating. So I can't exactly blame it, but at the same time, I have to say that that's where the limit is, and it is what it is, and that's fine. Speedy is saying, for one shot, when you go back to it, go to your document, name delete file, name save data. Hopefully I can catch the stream. Please do. Friday and Saturday. I'm here every single night. Except for Friday and Saturday, I am playing games. And this is where, if you wanted to join my Discord, you can put in game recommendations. I will play the ones that I already either have in Steam, like Terraria, or the ones that are going to be given to me, or gifted. Then obviously I have an obligation to play it. Like Expedition 33 is one that was gifted by yours truly, Koki. Yeah, Koki, I mean, when I say a flaw, I mean, it's like, that's the limit. It is what it is. Maybe the flaw is not the right word. It's more like, that's the capacity, it is what it is for turn-based combat. But at the same time, that's as good, that's as much as they can do with that combat system. And I would be pissed if they changed it to the point where, hey, even if you parry correctly, you still receive some damage. And because you and I are playing on expert mode, the game pretty much says that parrying is a requirement. right? But at the same time, it forces you to play a certain way, a difficult way. But again, once you memorize the attack pattern, whether it's through a sound cue or a visual cue, there's not much left. It's not like the boss is gonna change up their tactics, and their attacks are always the same. It goes through a certain pattern. Maybe some of the super bosses you will face later on changes it, but by that time the characters get so powerful, you get so many broken abilities, and the amount of pictos that you have, and then it becomes for example, I beat the super boss of this game. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's like 2 setups. I just used 2 characters, and then with the right pictos and the right attacks, you can pretty much one-shot her. Is it a flaw? No, that is what it is. But all I'm just gonna say that's all a turn-based RPG can be, and that's okay. I don't need them to do more than that, you know. And back to Speedy, my bad. Returning to Sun doesn't really actually save the world. It just slows down the world dying. That's one of the things that I actually talked about, is that I wanted Nico to go home, but if he does, would he be able to live with the guilt of just basically turning his back on this world? He had made some good connection with some of the people, like the brother and sister in the Glen. I wanted to know the robot girl in the first area, but she was not. I think there's more to her, but she was not talking to us all as much as I wanted to. But at the same time, yeah, if he does stay, that doesn't exactly mean that the world will heal. So that's why I thought, is that really the ending? Is that all I'm gonna get? This feels like a hollow victory, if anything else. So I was really hoping for a more. I was hoping for a more, a better. Like, is there any other way? But looking back at my playthrough, there really isn't, because it was pretty strict. It's like, well, combine this item and that item, unlock this area, boom, there you go. So I'm looking forward to how the second playthrough goes, because if it goes the exact same way, I don't understand how we could have done anything wrong. Did I miss anything? Did I not talk to anyone enough? Did I miss an area? And I don't think I did. You know, that's how builds work. I know. That's one of the things about RPGs or turn-based RPGs. You can. The fact is, it's a double-edged sword. The fun is creating the build, because I love collecting all the pictos and see if this worked, but that'll work and stuff. But actually seeing it become overpowered and then just one-shotting enemies is like, that was interesting. So the interesting part is building it. Seeing it in action, it's fine. You already Discord ruler? You're Nico? Oh, yeah. Oh, you are Nico. See, this is what I mean. I saw you. Yeah, you're on here. That's the thing. Like, you guys use different names, okay? So don't blame me for that if I called you differently. Just gotta understand. And Banana is saying, have I watched Indie Cross yet? No, but maybe I should. I swear to God, these ads. Maybe I should get a YouTube Premium. Spirited Away by Johi Saishio. Okay, this is a good ad. Is it gonna make me sign up for a guitar class? Oh, Spirited Away is actually one of my favorite films. It's actually probably my favorite Studio Ghibli film, along with probably Princess Mononoke. Alright, I would watch that ad more, but Indie Cross. He's just advertising his channel. Well, the best way to do it is just playing a good, really good song. Indie Cross. So it's a cross. I don't know what Indie Cross is, but it looks like it is a, from the looks of it, it looks like a death battle between indie game characters. So you got Hollow Knight, or Shovel Knight, excuse me, and you got Cuphead. And now you have Undertale with FNAF. Looks like it. I don't know what the hell this is. New boop tap. I don't know what hell was wrong with YouTube lately with these ridiculous ads. Okay. Bendy is here as well. Hey, I got a new viewer or a new audience right here. Ohos. I don't know who you are. If you're in YouTube or Twitch, welcome, by the way. Omori is here. Interesting. I know. Look at these ads. Look, I'm in incognito mode. What's with these ads? And they said that they flagged me for inappropriate stuff. This is ridiculous. Granted, I would definitely click it if I was in my teenage years. Don't blame me, guys. I mean, I'm in incognito mode. This is not from recommendations and stuff. Maybe because I clicked on Indie Cross and it's sending me some mixed signals thinking that I'm into those pillows. Those kind of pillows. Who knows? They're in that shorts too? Well, I'm not watching. Well, maybe I should. I do have Hollow Knights too? Yeah. Alright, Speedy is saying that there's a specific puzzle pretty early in the game. You gotta do it to initiate the alt route. Okay, thanks for the heads up. And you say that you haven't watched it yet. I recommend you wait until watching the finished one shot to watch it. Don't know if there's spoilers. Okay, then I will not watch it. As you hear that, Banana, Speedy is saying no spoilers. Okay? I want Nico to have a good ending. I really do. I do care for Nico quite a bit. He is such a good little kitten. And I want him to have some pancakes. I would definitely make pancakes for Nico. Pancakes are super easy. Although, I would try to convert him into waffles. Pancakes, in my opinions, are a little bit overrated. Unless you're talking about the souffle pancakes. In which I still take waffles over that. Which episode, by the way? It's the first one? Indie Cross? Are you telling me to watch this one? Alright, well, I don't know anything about Shovel Knight, and I don't know anything about Cuphead. I don't think I'm going to be playing these two games because they're extremely difficult. I know by reputation. Undertale, yeah. FNAF is okay. But, okay. 16 minutes. Is that what you want me to watch? I'll watch a little bit of it, okay? Like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Look, if it's Nico here, I'm not going to watch it. What is this? What's with these stupid ads? Seriously. If there's spoilers, then I wouldn't want to see it because I am enjoying one shot. Character depicted in this animations are the property of the reserve. Okay, I got that. So let's see. We got Shovel Knight. Okay, Cuphead, Celeste. I don't know who Celeste is. Undertale, great. Hollow Knight is... Alright, so no Nico here. Banging start right here. Part 1, no Nico. So this is what you were, what thou were talking about in the message list, Alias. I assume I have to read it because I don't think Cuphead or Shovel Knight has voice acting. So only stay vigilant as I have a bad feeling about this. So we are starting off. Is that from Shovel Knight? Ooh. Cool. No! Ah, whoever you are! And we get zapped into another dimension, I assume. See ya, Defectio. Oh, there is voice acting. Shovel Knight. So we changed from 16 pixel to 2D animation. No problem. Very impressive. Very impressive animation right here. Is Cuphead gonna come in? Watch out! Holy cow. I know nothing about Shovel Knight's move other than he digs and he jumps on people with his shovel. I like how he's got there's a bit of sense of humor with his face too. It's literally just a mask, but you can. I love that his mask has a facial animation. That's really awesome. I don't know if that happens in the game though, but if they added this, very impressive. Oh, that was a smooth animation right there. Oh no! There we go. There he is.
I'm gonna level with you. I'm surprised it doesn't.
He actually speaks? Is Cuphead actually does he actually have dialogue? That's what I don't know. Huh. At first I thought this was gonna be like a 1v1, but it turns out they're all it's kinda like Smash. Right? This is kind of like Smash, where they all come in together and work together. Okay, I can deal with that. I'm on board with that. Huh. Was that it? 3 minutes. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that was only 3 minutes. That was really cool. I actually want to watch more. I'll watch a little bit extra then. I'll watch a little more. Frisk. Okay, good. Oh no, is this Geno Frisk? Crap. Once upon a time.
It's too much, stranger. Their forces grow in volume. We're simply no match.
Clearly you've never rodeoed with a Cupmeister. I only just got here. Ditching this joint's not a question on my mind.
Retreat. A perfect suggestion, pal.
Having tried to do animation on my channel for a little bit,
Take them with my eyes closed.
the amount of work in that mouth.
A fountain of different offerings is still a fountain.
You don't get around much, do you?
Uh-oh. Jump!
Return to position. Focus on finding the rogues. We don't have much time.
Okay, I'm intrigued. 2 years ago this was made. Hopefully there's like maybe... Okay, we got Hollow Knight. This has got to be the final boss, isn't it? Oh, shoot! Oh, God. Frisk is a bad guy. What? No way! Knight, did you just get one-shotted by Frisk? Well, it is Geno Frisk, so...
I could have blown their heinies to Kingdom Come if you hadn't dragged me.
It's too dangerous to fight them. They outsize us. Plenty against a couple. What logic is going against simple...
I'm pretty sure that Frisk can,
Against a bad guy
if it's
who
Geno
has a
Frisk,
chance
then
for
I would
life.
say
Disgrace the almighty
he can,
Yeah, well, you're all
he can
mighty
solo them
shove it.
all.
I'm taking on bigger and badder than this.
That's so easy to say. Until you know what foes you're up against. Something you clearly don't know yet.
Well, hold on. How do I know you're not just some phony baloney, huh?
I just saved you.
Yeah, to have the fun in killing me all to yourself.
You think
Oh,
of me
well
so
there.
lowly. I understand. This army does not signify vain nor malice. It's a sworn oath to combat the greater evil ahead. If I had thought you evil, I would have slain you right where you stand.
Oh, so you think you have the higher ground?
Oh my
You can
god,
just
Cup is an
slay
idiot.
right here.
Whimsical flask. Friend, I don't mean to alarm you, but you don't have any valor.
Oh, you don't just get to call me a friend and put up a fight like that.
It's a fight you're wanting with me.
It's a fight you're gonna get if
Oh,
you
we're actually gonna
want to
fight.
See
We're not gonna see
through
them
me or
fight.
You must. But it is you who I saved. It is you who needs saving. It is I that will do my bidding.
Stand down.
I'm afraid you'll have to remove my legs if you expect me to kneel, stranger.
The name's Cuphead, and you're crossing the line.
Cross it, foe!
All right, you ding-dong.
Absent-minded buffoon!
Goofball.
Magic flash!
I'm on top.
Oh man, Madeline. I unfortunately do not know who this is. I don't know what series this she is from. I assume that's a she.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh boy.
You startled me a bit there.
Run!
Do you happen to know a way out of here by any chance?
Just throw a pie at her.
Put that knife away?
Pumpkin pie?
I don't know who you are or what you want, so can you please just lower the knife so we can talk this out? You know
Uh-oh.
what? Screw you.
She's gonna... oh, smart.
I'll just wait here until they...
Ah! Jesus! Frisk is crazy! Blue hair? Purple hair? What's going on? Well, I don't know what her shtick is. I don't know where she's from. Or what she is from. Dude, Frisk can pretty much dodge anything.
That was quite excessive.
No, it's not.
Eh.
Man, it shouldn't be that bad. Oh wow. This is extremely well choreographed. I wish I could get some of the references because I'm pretty sure this is like part of the gameplay of their specific genre, of their specific game. But I can see it. That show you how good it is. Who would win? Here I thought they were gonna team up, but now they're okay. I was getting the 1v1. Yo, this is way better than any modern animation that I've seen. Oh god. Yo, the particle effects of going from like 2D animation to some of those 16 pixel arts.
It was a split second.
Oh, chef's kiss. Amazing. Yo,
They survived.
I know I said I'm only gonna watch this like for 5 minutes, but I can't stop
Let's not worry
watching.
about it now and keep moving.
I can't stop watching.
don't wanna
It's
sit here
actually
and
really
wonder what
good.
happened.
Should I keep watching? Should I keep
What is
watching?
Arms down, little cup. It's finished.
Let's just finish watching all of it, okay?
I'm not done yet.
Fighting is futile.
It looks
in
like
current
Cup
conditions.
is probably the weakest.
No.
Of course I like anime, so of course I like
Before you
anime.
take me down, tell Elder Kettle and Muggsy it was me who broke the picket fence.
Hey, what?
But it wouldn't have happened if my brother handed over the stupid yo-yo. It was all, oh, Cuphead, you've been using it for hours. It's my turn. And I'm like, well, you used it. Well, I can't think of when right now, but you definitely used it. And I... Hey,
Oh!
what gives?
If I were to kill you, I would have done it now, my friend.
But you
Yeah,
were pretty...
so Shovel is definitely the stronger one. Of course I like anime so, but I mainly like old animes. Old animes. You don't? Well, I can't. Maybe I can change your mind with some of my recommendations. Maybe. Just gotta tell me, like, you gotta throw me a bone. Something. I was like, maybe you like action. Maybe you like tournaments. Maybe you like storytelling. Maybe you like romance, or maybe you like tragedy. And it doesn't even, when I say anime, it doesn't even have to be like a 100-episode anime. I would probably recommend you just like 1 or 2 that are like maybe a movie length long, so about an hour and 20 minutes. So just don't think of it as anime, more as animation.
You hit up yourself, Chief.
This Elder Kettle and Mugsy. Excuse me?
Oh, no, don't mind me.
You seem to embolden mighty strength for who you would consider as family. My wounds still carry, but
And I don't consider this quote-unquote anime. It's animation. Anime to me is Japanese. Okay? I mean, I don't consider Disney anime.
So where'd you get moves like that anyway? Bringing it in with a right hook out of nowhere. Like
Alright, so they fought a little bit, but now they're
gives away his secrets.
buddy buddy.
Anyway,
All right,
right?
here's my secret. I've been training with ancient sorcery for many a time from young, and it all comes from this shovel.
Jimmy Jam Jones, that shovel's really something.
I had not been alone in training either. Many of my compadres trained alongside our stead, preparing for a future.
So no
to
wonder,
protect
no
our
wonder.
people and
I was gonna say
save
this.
What a
Like when Smash was announcing DLC fighters, I expected them to put like, okay, Ryu from Street Fighter, Cloud from Final Fantasy. I can see why so many people wanted to like add in. I remember people wanted Sans in there so bad, and that was before I played Undertale. And I can see why some of these characters are so beloved, because I can see them in Smash easily. I really, really do.
weird use of shovels. Back where I came from, we used those to pick up vegetables, dig holes, and bury the deceased.
Shall we move forward? I need to find safety.
Is that awkward or something? I hope it wasn't too
I'm
awkward.
sure you must be missing your family, Elder Kettle and Mugsy. Great heavens, is that not his name? Ye
I like how Shovel has got a bit of an accent to him. That's cool. Yo, when is this guy gonna find Frisk? There we go! Frisk, take them out! I sense that child is pure evil. Do not engage. Do not engage. Yo, why didn't you dodge that? Oh, there we go. That's why. Whoa. Uh-oh. Maybe I should play whatever this girl's franchise is, whatever indie game she's from. Maybe I should look into that. That's child abuse, but in this case, I will. What? Oh my god! Oh my god. Why didn't you dodge? Frisk!
Initiating recall command.
My money was on Frisk.
Repeat. All drones return to position immediately. Oh no.
Okay, this guy's got a sense of humor as well. What? Frisk took out... Oh boy. What is going on here? What is happening? What is happening? Is this cue for the next episode?
Excuse me? We're not hostile. We're just looking for a way out of this place. Think you can help us out?
Do not engage in unnecessary combat. Huh.
In this current state, if you wish to get out of here, you need
Watch out!
Frisk! Oh! Of course, he's still alive. Okay, I'm actually cheering against Frisk. Oh, Jesus. Damn it. Good cliffhanger. Good cliffhanger. Shout out to everyone who worked on this. Amazing, amazing combat. That's one of the best I've ever seen. Might even be better than some of the best ones death battles that I've seen. This is really cool. Indie Cross. Alright. You got my attention. How do I not know this existed until now? I know. Wow. That was amazing. That was incredible. Really well. This must have taken a crap ton of time. 1 minute of animation can take easily like a week or two. Easily. Depending on how much what the work is done. I can only imagine the amount of script and direction it has to go through with all that combat and the voice acting as well. I think it did justice for every single one of these characters, despite the fact that I only am familiarized with, you know, Undertale. Alright, that was it. Thanks for the recommendation there. Whew. That was fun. That was really cool. You put in special category for Don't Speak. Oh well, gotta finish one live before you can watch episode 2 if you want to know what happens. It looks like if Nico is in there, then I'm gonna have to maybe hold off on it, just because, you know, I don't want to spoil anything. But for Hollow Knight and Cuphead, I don't think I'll be playing them, mainly because I do know how hard they are, and not to mention I am really bad at platforming. I mean, really bad. Whew. Well, that was fun, guys, wasn't it? I had a lot of fun during the last 15 minutes. Thanks for the recommendation again, Banana. So, if you guys ever want to recommend me a video to watch, as long as it's not too long, and, you know, when you watch... Yeah, of course. Of course I will watch episode 2. Of course. So, maybe I'd ask, like, Wolf... like do a game, not only do a game recommendation, but we can do like topics, or maybe we can do things you want me to talk about, or videos you want me to watch. It's really long. I don't mind. That was like 15 minutes of videos, yet it felt like 3 minutes to me. I couldn't stop watching. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm at a 3 minute mark. I was like, I'll keep watching a little bit. And then before I know it, it's like, it's 5. I was like, oh jeez, might as well just watch the entire thing now. So I don't mind it. If it's good, then it's good. That's when you know it's the passage of time does not compute. Then that's when you know it's really, really good. And I prefer it that way. I hope you guys had fun at least. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning though. But as you said, every night we're gonna do this again. It's just hanging out. You want me to recommend a video? You want me to, you know, comment on something or whatever? And you know, I would love to have a chat with you. If you guys ever want to do voice chat. The only thing that might be, I would ask you guys not to do is just, maybe we don't do typing in Discord, because it's already like, I gotta look at 2 screens of text. So looking at a third one is kind of overkill for me. Hope you guys had fun. Alright guys, this is going to be it for tonight. I hope you guys had a great day, and you know, hope you guys had a great time. So I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time, okay? Bye.